Hello and welcome to Star Wars Culture Live. Oh my gosh, my headphones are a weird setting today. Okay, all right, I fixed it. They were on noise canceling and my voice sounded really weird. All right, welcome to episode 44 of Star Wars Culture Live, your podcast for Star Wars excitement and connection, your escape pod for hyperspace buzz and fandom fixes. As always, I am Ian. And as always, this is Marty, and this is where the fun begins. Instead of the negativity you often find on the Star Wars side of the internet, we are here to talk about the things we love about Star Wars, community, culture, fans, media, anything at all. So as always, if you have any comments, questions, or requests, throw them in the comments, and we will see what we can do. And oh gosh, we love live comments. We will totally interact with your live comments. And don't forget to follow us on all the socials. We are at SW Culture Live, pretty much everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, Threads, Facebook is a little weird. Facebook's a little different. Are we on TikTok? I don't remember.
No, not yet. No, we're
not yet. All right.
I mean, we get clips. We got clips.
Marty's on TikTok. Yeah, we got some clips on there. All right. Anyway, but any announcements? I don't think anything pressing. We didn't have an episode last week, mostly because I had a fantasy football draft, and so that's on me. But there wasn't a whole lot of news going on last week, so I don't feel like we shorted anybody there. My team sucks, by the way. It's just awful. So that was not worth it. But anyway, let's start with our first segment, which is what you up to. So Marty, what you up to?
All right, I'm actually a little excited. I talked about it the last time we were here, but he came. I'm happy. I love him.
Oh yeah, look at him.
Team leader Kylo Ren.
Nice.
It's a little fun guy
with the red on the helmet. Yeah.
Out of the helmets, I like the helmet the best from all the other action figures. I was like, I really liked it because it's different, and I don't know, but it just called to me. I was like, you got to get it, man. You got to get it. $20. They're a lot more expensive now on Amazon, which is weird.
Ugh, it's annoying. I need to get myself a Mando Black Series. They're really not that expensive. I just don't have one.
I got three, actually, different kinds.
3 of them? Oh, different. Yeah,
I got pre-Beskar, I got Beskar, and I got his disguise where he was disguised as an Imperial transporter.
Oh yeah, the transport guy. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I need the Beskar one, the one that matches my my cosplay.
Yeah.
On air. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, what am I up to? I was just gonna let 2 things. Like I said, fantasy football season has started. I will not say yet what my team is, but if you're watching, why don't you guess what football team I'm a fan of? Put that in the comments, and I'll give a reward to somebody who's right. Excuse me, a reward that I'll think of later. What'd you say? No, you do not get to participate because I feel like we've talked about this. But yeah, I have 3 fantasy football teams. The one that I missed last week's episode for, my team just crapped the bed so hard. It was so awful. They just it's supposed to be a bunch of studs and they just did not show up. So I'm hoping they get their act together in week 2, but yeah, that one lost. Other 2 leagues, I had really good scores. One of them I had the top score in the league, so that was good. And the other one I had a really high score, but it just wasn't enough to win this particular matchup. So I'm more hopeful for those leagues. But anyway, yeah, that's mostly what I'm up to. I did want to shout out this new racing shirt. I am now my stepkids and I are. My stepkids are now members of the Galactic Academy of the 501st Legion, which means they can come to events and stuff. It's basically like the the kids, like the cadet version of the 501st Legion and Rebel Legion, their costumes, like you just need any type of kids costume. It doesn't need to be like anything actually fancy. There's no standards. It's just like as long as you have a costume that's like somewhat related to Star Wars. It could be like a Grogu hoodie with ears. Like it doesn't really matter. Like my babies could be in it if they wanted. It's more of a families thing. But since I have 2 kids in there, I figured I could help out with the technically like the staff or the instructor or whatever, and I can help out with their social media too. So, but we all have matching shirts, and mine says staff and has my number on it, and they have their name, and they're like they have there's like the little squads depending on if they're good guys or bad guys, and then what their age group is. These are all different age groups. So but these shirts are pretty sick, so I'm gonna wear it, and
Nice.
that's what I'm up to. All right, let's look at some news here. Well, let me put it on the screen. Guess that would be good. So this is 2 weeks of news here. Nothing crazy. I will say the main meat of our episode today is about the Emmys. Andor at the Emmys. So when we get to Andor Emmy news, I will just skip that and we'll talk about it later. But breaking, the first behind-the-scenes image from Star Wars Starfighter featuring Ryan Gosling and Flynn Gray on set has been officially revealed. It's in black and white and it's far away, but it's pretty cool. It looks pretty nice. And they also released the full cast. So there's Aaron Pierre, Flynn Gray, Amy Adams, big star. Haven't heard of her haven't heard of her doing stuff in a while. Simon Bird, Jamail Westman, Daniel Ings. Lucasfilm has confirmed that as of today, Star Wars Starfighter has begun production. Awesome. It's happening. Mia Goth and Matt Smith, they have actually confirmed the casting. I guess it wasn't confirmed before. I don't know. It seemed pretty official, but
right.
Somebody said no doubt they'll play aliens. It's pretty funny. When you realize there's not one but 2 Star Wars movies in active production right now. So we got Mandalorian and Grogu, and we got Star Wars Starfighter. So there are pretty great things on the horizon. The screenwriter for Star Wars Starfighter is Jonathan Tropper. That has been confirmed. I don't remember if that was like already known or not, but now we definitely know. 638 days until Star Wars Starfighter's in theaters. Sean Levy and Kathleen Kennedy. Executive producers include Ryan Gosling, Dan Levine, Mary McLaglen, and Josh McLaglen. Ivana Sakno discusses filming Ahsoka season 2 and working with Rory McCann. She says we're in the middle of filming right now. I'm reporting to you from London, so I get to see Rory nearly daily at the moment. He's been amazing to work with. I will have his work speak for itself, but he is definitely a gift for us to have, and there couldn't have been anyone better to take on this role. So again, I feel like she said something similar. Like other people have sung the praises of Rory taking over the role of oh my God, what's his name? Why am I blanking on his name?
Ray Stevens?
Yeah, Ray Stevenson. What was the character's name?
Baylan Skull?
Baylan Skull. God, it just would not come out of my mouth. Would not go into my brain. Speaking at Fan Expo Canada, Ewan McGregor shared his hope for a 3rd season of Andor and for himself to appear in it. He said, maybe if there was a 3rd season, I could have squeezed in there, if only. There's always a chance that maybe there's a story that's happening at the same time where it kind of crosses over. So there's always a chance if Disney's listening, hypothetically. Come on, Disney. I don't think that's going to happen. Ewan McGregor.
A prequel to a prequel. We'll have Luthen Rail or somebody just walk around on Tatooine.
Randomly,
like, there's Obi-Wan.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like randomly meet him. Like, sorry, like that. The story just leads perfectly into Rogue One. I just don't think there's any room there for a whole nother season. No. Brand new still from Mandalorian and Grogu. They are at a bar. I love it. He looks pretty shiny. Grogu looks pretty happy. Look, they're chilling. Lego. Yes, this news. Lego has officially revealed their new Ultimate Collector Series Death Star set. 9,023 pieces. That's so many pieces. But it's 38 minifigs is the best part that I think there is that there's so many minifigs. I just want the minifigs. Like I wish there was like a subset that you could buy where it's just all those minifigures. There's like Moff Tarkin and looks awesome. Also revealed the new.
Price ain't good though.
What'd you say? Oh, the sticker price is not good. No,
that's
$1,000 is not. It's not. This is not the way for me right now. I will say it would fit better on a shelf than a lot of the Lego things I own. I thought it was going to be like this big hulking thing, but it looks pretty thin. Like it would fit like up against a wall somewhere, which is pretty cool.
It does. As someone says, it looks like a waffle. In the comment.
It says such a dumb set. It's basically just a Lego waffle. Agree with the waffle, disagree with the dumb set. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Probably not in my future, but yeah.
It mixes both A New Hope and Return of the Jedi, which I think is interesting.
Yeah, that is a little strange. I think it's more of a whimsical situation, like with all the like minifigs and all the different scenes in there. I don't think it's supposed to be like the most screen accurate creation.
Yeah.
Lego has also revealed the new TIE fighter with Imperial hanger rack. Little itty bitty set.
Finally, something I might be able to afford.
I know, right? Look at it. It's like, what is it, like 70 pieces? Mandalorian and Grogu hits theaters in 260 days, less than a year. Love it. As of today, Star Wars Outlaws is now available on the Nintendo Switch 2. I don't know about you. I do not have a Nintendo Switch 2, but I think if I was going to get Outlaws, I'd probably play on the Xbox. Maybe I can split it with my stepson. Maybe he'd go in on that with me. It costs how much? Yeah, they talked about that too. First ever on-screen appearance of Darth Revan is in a Lego series. It's pretty great. This I do love. Lego reveals new gingerbread AT-AT. No one asked for this, but I love it. Look at the Darth Vader with the candy cane. Look at him.
I ain't mad.
I ain't mad either. Like, if you don't like it, don't buy it. But like, I respect it. That's adorable. So Christmassy.
Oh yeah.
We got a Lego a Star Wars Lego Advent calendar last year, and this feels like it would be the perfect like epitome of that. Thank you. Andor. Oh, there's some Andor Emmy stuff. We'll get to that. Multi-Emmy winning series, all the Emmys. Yeah. The HasLab LAATI gunship is now fully funded with over 8,600 backers. So that is happening. The HasLab gunship vintage collection. Not bad. It's a cool ship. New official key art revealed for Star Wars Beyond Victory, a mixed reality playset. I'm not gonna lie, I know nothing about this. Do you have any idea what this is?
It's what is it? Tales from Galaxy's Edge or something. It's kind of like a story-based thing, but instead of it being fully immersed VR, it's one of those like it'll take your surroundings and kind of place it with the game.
Oh, okay. Like augmented reality.
Like augmented reality. So like when you're doing pod racing stuff, you set it on like your floor or something, and it's racing on your floor.
Oh,
I don't know.
weird.
It's there was a little trailer I saw somewhere about it. I was like, I don't know if this would be my cup of tea, but then again, I don't own a VR headset. I wish I did, but I don't.
We do have my stepson has a MetaQuest 3. now. I've been playing some Beat Saber. It's great. It's a great workout. Honestly, my arms are freaking tired whenever I do that, but it's so fun. It's just so fun. You're in this little world. Destiny 2 has officially revealed a new Star Wars inspired expansion titled Renegades in collaboration with Lucasfilm. So that's awesome. I did play Destiny 2 back in the day, back when it first came out. It was pretty fun. I like the weapons felt very unique. The weapons and combat style felt very unique as opposed to other like sci-fi shooters I've played.
I'm surprised this game's still running.
Me too, right? Like with all the new stuff that's out, like it's still.
And this is what their second.
I'm back in Destiny. Not that I ever left.
But this is like their second one, I believe. That was a collaboration with Star Wars. I feel like they did one a month or two ago. I thought.
Wow.
Yeah. Unless they're just now pushing it out, like they said it was going to be released, and then held off.
Oh yeah, maybe you're thinking of the announcement. Like the pre or the the teaser or something.
I could be thinking that, thinking it was already out.
I don't know. Destiny 2 players, let us know how that is. Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy Pieces of the Past arrives on Disney Plus in exactly 10 days. I just, for whatever reason, I didn't realize it was September. Yeah, 10 days till Rebuild the Galaxy comes out. Let's do it. I'm ready. Need to rewatch the other ones.
Exciting.
Very silly.
Yeah.
I'm down. Gracchus the Hutt, a character that first appeared in Marvel's Star Wars 2015 comic run, will be prominently featured in Star Wars Beyond Victory. Interesting. Yeah, someone says, is this a plain tease for the Mando movie? Feels like they want us to get ready for some Hutt action. There's Gracchus the Hutt, and then there's what's Jabba's son's name?
Rada,
yeah. Because this looks like an in-shape Hutt, I gotta say.
It does.
And then
Rada, he looks like he's got a six-pack.
Right? That shouldn't be allowed. That's not what's supposed to happen. Welcome back, Sebulba. He's also in Beyond Victory. Guess I need to learn what this Beyond Victory thing is. All right. So that was our news. Let's move on to the main focus of our show today, Andor at the Emmys. So I did not realize this until Marty said something, but there are 2 Emmy nights. So there was one already that was like the Creative Arts Emmys, and Andor had 10 showings, 10 nominations at that event, and they won 4 of them. So let's look at. I have a list here. So they had here are all 14 nominations. They had Outstanding Drama Series, Outstanding Production Design, Outstanding Cinematography, Costumes, Directing for a Drama, Picture Editing for a Drama, Music Composition for a Series, Original Dramatic Score, Original Music and Lyrics, Outstanding Guest Actor in a Drama Series, Character Voiceover Performance for Alan Tudyk. The guest actor was Forrest Whitaker. Outstanding Sound Editing for 1 hour. Outstanding Sound Mixing for 1 hour. Special Visual Effects in a season or movie. Outstanding Writing. All right, so those are the 14 nominations total. The 4 that haven't happened yet are Best Drama Series, right? It's up here. Best Drama Series. Then Best Guest Actor in a Drama Series, Forrest Whitaker. Then Best Writing for a Drama Series for Dan Gilroy. And then Best Director for a Drama Series.
The guest one happened.
The guest one happened? The what? Forrest Whitaker?
Yeah, he lost.
Oh, really? Who got it?
I got a note, actually. Where is it?
Because I thought this was on...
Sean Hatoshi from The Pit.
Which were announced Tuesday. Oh. Yeah, Sean Hatoshi from The Pit. Okay. Wow, there's a couple from The Last of Us. Wait, so this happened already?
No, the ones that we're waiting on are outstanding writing for a drama series, outstanding drama series, and outstanding director for a drama series.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. That is what I have here. It just also lists the guest one. Okay. So best writing, best directing, and best drama series is what we haven't done yet. Okay. All right. So it won four. It won outstanding fantasy sci-fi costumes. Yeah. That. I mean, let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah.
What
I find interesting, it picks specific episodes, so it's kind of interesting when you actually go back and look what the episodes is. So, like for the costumes, it won for Harvest.
Yeah, let me look at that. Andor Harvest. That's not how you spell harvest. Too much Oktoberfest. Okay, so this is definitely one where it was on. Oh my god, what am I doing? Images Andor Harvest episode. So this is definitely one. So we had. Why is it so tiny? Is it?
Gotta love Wikipedia.
Show me the photo. Open image in new tab. Thank you. Good enough. So there's that one. Is that the one where?
I think that's Party Mothma.
Yes. So there's definitely Andor lands at that forest planet, but then there's also and there's also, I mean, like this the literal harvest, and they're eating, and they have but yeah, they have this is the one with the super rich people, the wedding, right?
Yeah, the wedding episode.
And the dance party. Give me a large photo. Fine. Oh my god.
We're sorry, people, for the technical difficulties.
Yeah, right. Open image, a new tab. Whatever. You know what? You can see. You can see what it is. So it's the one where she's dancing, and there's also the costumes. But yeah, it's the one with the wedding, and so there's not only the normal Star Wars costumes of like the rebels, and you can see them on not Ferrix, but whatever farmland planet they're on, and then it's on Mothma's daughter's wedding. So you have all the different Chandrillan outfits, and not just Chandrillan outfits, but it's Chandrillan fancy outfits, like wedding outfits, like cultural ceremonial garb, and it really was incredible. Like the fabrics were beautiful. Like I wonder if some of them were Gorm fabrics, and like it made it seem like not just this other world, but you're seeing into the historic fancy culture of this other world without like a question. It's like, oh yeah, this is obviously what's happening. And it was really elegant and really beautiful. Yeah, any thoughts on that Emmy win there?
No, I feel like this one was a well deserved. If I remember correctly of what the other competition was, this one took it like really takes the cake. Like this one, a no brainer win here. I mean, it's three different like you, because not only did you have the fancy Chandrillan, the harvest set, but you also had the rebels on Yavin. We didn't know it was Yavin yet.
Yep.
Fighting against each other. So you got all these different wardrobes of like different settings that are specific to where they are.
Yep.
So the costume designer really had to work hard on that.
Another win was outstanding production design for a narrative period or fantasy program, 1 hour or more. And this one was Who Are You? So let's talk about which episode. Who Are You?
Go in the mask.
Oh, man.
If
Yep.
you look at all the winning ones, a lot of the entries actually for the whole series, a lot of them are this episode.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at them. I'm like, you could have had a win had you chosen this episode. We'll get to that when we get to the losses.
Yeah. Yeah. Who Are You episode? Tensions on Gorman come to a head as the Empire ignites an all-out riot, complete with deadly KX droids several years in the making. ISB supervisor Ded Ramiro escapes Andor's sniper scope, but the ensuing massacre brings Andor face to face with an old foe, Cyril Karn. And while Karn comes to the realization that he's been a pawn for the Empire's machinations, Wilman Pak uses his skills to help arm the Gore. News reports capture the unrest and help propel the Emperor's propaganda machine all the way to Coruscant, where Senator Mon Mothma and Bail Organa plan Mon's final speech as a sitting member. So I don't think this is the one where she has the speech. It's just where she's planning the speech. Yeah. But this is the action on the Gorman.
Yeah. Now the one with the speech is the next episode titled "Welcome to the Rebellion," and that's the one that we're waiting for the results for outstanding writing for a drama series.
Right.
So I'm hoping that one wins because that speech was just that was incredible.
Yep. So this was production design for a narrative period. So I mean, what goes into so as production designer, supervising art director, set decorator. So you're thinking of the set and where the battle takes place and the structure of everything that happened there. I remember seeing behind the scenes of the set for that area, and with and where exactly the green screens were and how everything, like, there was so much more actually set up than I thought. Like, it was a whole actual location, and the green screens were just kind of in the background to get the scenery like on the horizon. It was crazy. Really intense.
You couldn't do something like that with the what is the volume? You couldn't do something like that in that.
Yeah, no. Not with that much action. Outstanding picture editing for a drama series. I don't know what is that? Outstanding picture editing is just like the final.
I want to say it's like literally the final edited version of the episode.
Okay.
To which you see the episode you get for it. Darn tootin's got to win
again. It's that one. So congratulations, Jan Miles. And then we have outstanding special visual effects in a season or a movie, and this is over the whole season. So visual effects supervisor, all these. So we have special creature effects, ILM's visual effects, hybrid visual effects, in-house VFX supervisor, digital colorist. All these people for the whole season. So, I mean, yeah, like a lot of it was just talking, but it's talking. I mean, you got to think about the lighting of the different places. You got to think about the feel of Coruscant versus the feel of Yavin and Gorman and wherever Cassian is throughout the ISB. Like, they're all vastly different. I mean, vastly different environments, plus all of the combat and visual effects in a movie like Star Wars. Visual effects is why, to me, it's hard to watch the originals, like the original trilogy. Like the visual effects take me out of it. It's not their fault. They were doing great. It was amazing for the time. Unfortunately, I don't live in that time, and I'm used to so many movies that have way better visual effects. And that is nothing against those movies. They're classics. They're amazing. But when you're releasing new Star Wars content in 2025, the visual effects have to be freaking pristine. And they were like they went straight from just talking intense drama to just vivid action. So I think it was obviously
I mean, it looks like you're comparing like the older stuff. You're not used to that, and we have this technology now. It's got to be like amazing, which this series was, because it felt like they were actually on location at all these actual places. You couldn't tell that a lot of these things were visual effects. Like the city Coruscant looked like you were actually there. It wasn't like some cheap CGI building. It says, "Oh yeah, this is futuristic."
Yeah, like we had to have the prequels to like get there. Like the prequels were the step in between where it was like CGI, and you're like, I can see that this is CGI.
Yeah,
or that's fine too. That was where we were at, but now it's just great. And then last but definitely not least, winner outstanding sound editing for a non-fictional reality program. So this was actually for music by John Williams. Oh wait. We just did the 4 from Andor. Sorry. But they also music by John Williams. This was a documentary. But they did outstanding sound editing for the sound effects and music and dialogue, and so they won an Emmy for that. And then there's another one for Acolyte somewhere down here. Yeah.
Yep.
And here are the
one. I was like, really? But it makes sense.
Yeah. It did. Wait, did you say it did win or it didn't win?
It did not win. It lost. Oops. It lost to I just had my notes. Back page. It lost to the studio for the episode of the Golden Globes.
I don't know what the studio is. Is that
some Apple TV show?
Okay. All right. Well, poop, but it was so great. All right, let's talk about what Andor did not win. It was nominated in 10 other categories. I think 7 of which were awarded Saturday night. So there was outstanding character voiceover performance, Alan Tudyk as K2SO. I don't have
the winners for each one.
Yeah, if you don't mind, give me the winners. I don't have them on here.
That one went to Julie Andrews in Bridgerton for the episode Into the Light.
Character, it was a voiceover performance.
Yep, she's the narrator for the show. She's the narrator for the show.
I mean, I can't get mad that Julie Andrews won an Emmy. Like,
right. I mean, you see Alan Tudyk. Alan Tudyk made a joke about it. Someone had commented about how it felt to lose to it, and he made
to Julie Andrews.
He made a joke about how it was like being hit by an 80-something-year-old woman with the umbrella and something else. But it was kind of funny. I was like, but he was in good sport about
it. Good, yeah. I imagine him as like the nicest dude, and I hope that's real. That seems on brand. Another nomination was outstanding sound editing for a drama series. Again, for Who Are You? Who did that lose to?
Outstanding.
This feels like a Last of Us situation.
Number 8. It was The Last of Us for the episode. We'll Through the Valley.
Called it. I didn't even see the latest season of Last of Us, but I called it. I feel like Last of Us season 1 and season 2 came out roughly the same time as Andor season 1 and season 2. Am I wrong about that? Maybe
I
Andor
think
was
you're
earlier.
right. I feel like they came around the same time.
Maybe the first
maybe
one.
Maybe the first seasons were like maybe a year apart.
Yeah. I do also just want to say we have 429 live viewers right now. Thanks for checking in. This may be the highest that we've ever seen at one time. So thanks for checking us out. If you have any comments or questions or reactions to anything we're talking about, please go ahead and tell them in the comments. We like to interact with live comments. Keeps us on our toes. We like to engage with the Star Wars fans, with the community. That's what we're all about. Star Wars culture. Next, outstanding sound mixing for a comedy or drama series. Again, so there's sound editing and then sound mixing. So again, for Who Are You? That Gorman battle there. Who we lose to this time?
Severance episode called Cold Harbor.
Okay. I have heard really good things about Severance. I haven't checked it out, but I have heard really good things. Have you seen any Severance?
No. I have not. I don't even know what it is.
I was about to say a sentence where I was like, I think it's something like this, but honestly, I have no idea, so I don't want to speak out of turn. So if you're listening and you know what Severance is, please tell us what Severance is. Outstanding music composition for a series, original dramatic score, Andor again for Who Are You? Brandon Roberts, composer. I don't remember the music really for that episode, but I feel like it had to be an intense part. Like, I guess I need to watch that episode again.
It lost to the same episode, Severance, Cold Harbor.
So basically, that was a freaking fire episode of Severance that won some stuff. How about outstanding original music and lyrics? The song title "We Are the Gore," a planetary anthem for again the episode "Who Are You?"
This one lost to The Boys episode "We'll Keep the Red Flag Flying Here," and the song and the song that they have that won is called "Let's Put Christ Back in Christmas."
Oh dear God. Okay. I am a little behind on The Boys. It got real intense. I didn't mean to stop. I just like other things kept up, and it's these shows that are like 40 minutes long. Unless it's like it's like Andor, where I'm literally doing a podcast and I need to talk about it. Like the chances that I'm going to be able to sit there and watch all of these. Like I want to catch up on Last of Us. I want to catch up on The Boys. I want to check out Severance at least, but we were watching Suits for a while. That was a good one. Two more. Outstanding cinematography for a series, 1 hour. This one's for Harvest. Yeah.
It lost to Severance, but this time the episode was called Hello, Miss Cobble.
Okay. Yeah, cinematography, that sequence where they just had that music, that Neamos music playing for like the whole scene where so many different things were happening.
Yeah. I feel like the outstanding original music and lyrics, the one before, I feel like that might have won had they used the Neamos party mix.
Yeah. Do they have lyrics?
It does. I mean, I think it just sings Neamos a lot, but I think it's mostly like upbeats, just like
tequila.
Yeah,
tequila.
Basically.
Okay, cool. And then last but not least, outstanding guest actor in a drama series, Forrest Whitaker as Saw Gerrera. Yeah, I mean his performance in Rogue One was incredible, but yeah, when you get him here and he's starting to, show you why he's like that.
Yeah.
With the drugs.
It just sucks that it just sucked that he lost, man. I don't even know the show The Pit.
I've never heard of that until this moment. Until you told me what he lost to earlier. It's hilarious.
If anyone watching knows what that show is, could you please explain it to us?
Again, if anybody knows Severance or The Pit, please tell me what those are about and if they're good, because I've never heard of them until this moment. Not Severance. I've heard of Severance. I heard it's really good, but if I don't know anything about it or The Pit. Who was the guest actor that won in The Pit?
Sean Hatoshi.
Nope. No,
don't even know who that is.
Nope. All right, let's move on to the ones that are up on Saturday. This Saturday, the big ones. So we have best. Let's do that one last. Let's go to the other ones. Best guest actor. We already talked about that. That already happened. Best writing or best. All right, best directing. Janice Metz, Andor. We have 2 for The Pit. Amanda Marsalis and John Wells. I assume those are for 2 different episodes of The Pit.
Yeah, I feel like that's not fair.
Right?
Because it's like either way, the Pit or Severance would win if.
Yeah. And then we have again 2 from Severance. Yeah. Ben Stiller. Yeah. Okay. Didn't expect to see his name there, but yeah. So I assume 2 different episodes of Severance, and then White Lotus. I have also heard good things about.
Good things about that.
Slow Horses, never heard of before in my life.
No, and the episode they're using for best directing for a series is, of course, Who Are You?
Of course. I mean,
of course,
it's very good. As a fan of Andor, I would also accept Harvest.
I would have accepted Welcome to the Rebellion as well.
That too. Yes, indeed. Yeah, pick an episode. My God. Like, we go like any of them, really. All right, let's look at best writing. Dan Gilroy, Andor. Yes. Again, 2 for The Pit. You have 2 writers. Did they write different episodes or what?
Right. This one actually goes to Welcome to the Rebellion.
Yes, the writing. Okay, that's the writing of the speech and stuff.
Yeah, I would assume. So that's the speech right there. So hopefully the speech.
Okay. The fact that it was nominated for this and that they were not handcuffed exactly, but they had to fit it into so much canon Star Wars that already exists out there, and they still made it good enough to be Emmy nominated. So impressive, so incredible.
But I'm wondering, could they have done another episode for best writing for a drama series? I feel like they could have done Welcome to the Rebellion and Who Are You? Because Who Are You is written very well.
Yeah, I think you're right. But maybe you can't nominate the same person twice.
I mean, that's true.
Because the whole series was Dan Gilroy, right?
Was it? I think it was Dan and Tony. So they could have switched.
Maybe. And it seems like it might be gaming the system. They, for all we know, Joe Sox and Scott Gemmell, maybe they like completely wrote different episodes. Like how some people write different episodes of Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I would say so. I guess the directing one probably wouldn't have worked either because I think the same person directed back-to-back episodes. If we did Welcome to the Rebellion, I think Janice Metz did Andor. Welcome to the Rebellion the next episode, but I'm not 100% sure. So maybe that's why they only got one there as well.
By the time they show the director's name on the screen in the credits, I'm sitting like this, like, just thinking about how freaking awesome the episode is.
Because when they released it, which really sucked for us because we had to sit there like got to squeeze in 3 hours,
3 episodes.
3
Yep.
hours
Every
before the
single night I
show.
did it. I
Yeah,
was my dumbass was like, I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna watch 2, and then I'll watch the third one on Wednesday.
yeah.
How
I
the
tried squeezing
hell?
them all in one day.
Right.
Before.
How? I mean, how the hell was I supposed to watch 2 and then just be like, oh yeah, I'm going to bed now? Like how the hell is it gonna do that? How is that? How did I set expectations for
Right.
myself?
But I think those arcs, though, I think they're a director apiece. So like
I think you're
Janice Metz did the whole arc there.
Yeah, that makes sense. So if you can't, like, none of these have the same person for both nominations. So I think you're right. You have to just pick one.
To which I feel like Andor kind of shot themselves in the foot with this. They're like, well, you have all these categories, but we can't use all the categories to put multiple things in because it's all the same people.
Okay, look at this. Best guest actor in a comedy series. There is one for The Bear, and then there are 5 for the studio.
Yeah, I saw that, and I think Bryan Cranston won.
That seems... I mean, yeah, he's great. That's great. But
I would have laughed if John Bernthal won.
I would have laughed if Anthony Mackie won. I think that's awesome. Oh yeah, you mean John Bernthal one? Because it's the one nomination, not the studio. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so last one here. Where is it? Up here. Best drama series. So we've got Andor, obviously. We've got famous ones, The Last of Us. We've talked about The Pit, Severance, The White Lotus. So we've got Slow Horses and Paradise and The Diplomat. I've seen little ads for The Diplomat. It seemed, I don't know, not my interest. It seemed like political drama. It seems cool, but like, I don't know. There's enough politics going on in my real life that I'm like, I can't get my brain started in that right now.
Right.
Did you ever watch House of Cards? This is completely off topic.
No, I have heard about it. I've seen a little bit about it, but I haven't watched it. It was on my to-do list a long time ago.
So House of Cards, when it came out, was an amazing show. It was all about like politics, and he was trying to climb the ladder, and he was using like blackmail and like scandals and all these things, and like but a core thing of the show is like, oh no, this news story came out, and now this guy's political career is ruined. But now in 2025, you're watching the show and you're like, that is literally nothing. That would dominate the news cycle for about 47 seconds, and then no one would care because it's not even close to the things that are happening in real life. Anyway, that had nothing to do with this. What do you expect from? I mean, what, like The Last of Us? I saw the first season. It was incredible. I expect with the cast of the second season that it would make a good. It would be a contender. Obviously, The Pit, if it's winning things, in other categories, it might have a shot. Obviously, Severance, really good. White Lotus, really good. We've heard good things about that. What's your prediction here?
I mean, I'm hoping Andor, but best drama series, I have a feeling The Pit might take it just because it feels like it's won the most awards here. And I feel like a lot of people like that show. Yeah. The next probably would be Paradise. I've heard a lot of things about it. Jason Isaac is in it, so I mean, I think it was Paradise. Yeah.
I've
no. He was White Lotus. He was White Lotus.
Oh, okay.
So White Lotus maybe, but so I don't know. The Last of Us might be close. It might be even closer, but if you aren't aware of the video games and you saw what happened to a certain someone, and it might be your favorite certain person, you might have just turned it off after that.
I was hoping that like I would hope that people judging the Emmys, would take that into account, right? Like it's staying true to the source material. I mean,
Right.
you would hope
You would think.
that would factor in. I do know that White Lotus and Severance, I can count on my coworkers to let me know what shows are good right now. And I know I've heard a lot about Severance and the White Lotus. People are asking, like, have you seen the White Lotus? Have you seen Severance? Oh, I'm not caught up on Severance. So I based on the chatter, those are the two that I would think have the best chance of beating Andor. But yeah, I really hope that Andor takes it. I
feel kind of bad. Like, I don't watch enough TV. I don't watch enough TV. It feels like it's like all I do is watch Star Wars, or I watch, stuff from DC Comics, or
life is such a slog. You gotta do what you need to do. Like, I thought about trying a new series the other day, and I was just like, or I could turn Rebels on again. And so, what I did is I turned Rebels on again.
Yeah. While you mentioned Rebels, I started listening to Pot of Rebellion.
Is it awesome?
I like it. It's really good. Tia Sircar, Vanessa Marshall, and Taylor Gray, they're the only ones that do from the show that are part of the Pot of Rebellion.
Okay. Yep.
But it's nice to hear. It's like their moderator, John. I forgot his last name. I'm sorry, John, if you're listening to this. He does like a quick summary of the whole episode that they're watching, right? And he does it in this fantastic way where it's a spin on it. So it's like he'll make references to like the NFL, NBA, or other movies or TV shows that are nerdy, or just to make it fun. And then the rest of the show is the meat of it is more about like behind the scenes, how each person kind of felt about the show. Like, do they remember something about it that made them like, oh yeah, when I recorded this, I had this in mind, but watching this again, 10 years later, I feel different. Yep. And then at the very end, after they talk about a lot of things, they have this guy named JC who fact checks a lot of things. So it's like your personal Wikipedia in a way. He'll talk about all the stuff right there. He's like, so guys, you mentioned awesome. This, but here's this instead. So this is what it actually is. Yeah. He'll help correct them, teach them up. That's cool. They did have a few guests. I haven't listened to them all because I'm just doing the actual episodes so I can get caught up on those, because they're and then they have special pod episodes where they have guests or Q&A. So like their actual Star Wars guests, they had James Arnold Taylor, Ashley Eckstein, and Steve Bloom. But here, I think they just had D. Bradley Baker on not too long ago. So,
oh hell yeah!
So I mean, it's a pretty neat podcast. I just finished listening to them talk about the second episode of the Siege of Lothal from season 2, technically episode 2 if you're going by the Disney Plus thing.
So do they do like the Office Ladies podcast where they go like episode by episode, or do they?
Yeah, they'll do episode by episode, the quick recap and things like that. But I really enjoy it. You can listen on Spotify, iHeart podcast, wherever you get your podcasts.
Apple Podcasts on my phone.
Apple Podcast. I think Apple Podcast too.
In my car.
I think they do it all.
All right, that's awesome.
Sorry.
No, that's
sorry,
great.
long tangent there.
No, that's fine. So I am straight into fantasy football podcast zone, but if I lose really badly, then I hate fantasy football for a day or two. So then I'll need different podcasts to listen to in the car. So maybe I'll check that one out. All right, we have 482 live viewers right now, and we are about to culminate our episode in Star Wars trivia. So every week, Marty puts together a trivia question based on whatever we have been talking about for the episode. So I have not seen this, so you and I, dear viewers, will be guessing together. So take it away, Marty. Hit us with some trivia questions.
So this one kind of was spoiled while we were going through the list of things. It was mentioned halfway through, so it's more like if you remember what it was.
If we were paying attention.
If you're paying attention to this, you might know it. I was like, nobody had talked about this.
I was talking about.
So I was like, oh crap! Do I need to come up with another one? No, I was like, well,
nah.
We're further away from when we were talking about it. You might not even remember it. So the question is, the documentary film, The Music of John Williams, was nominated for 2 Emmy Awards, but only won one of them. What was that award? Was it A, Outstanding Sound Mixing for a Nonfiction Program, B, Outstanding Sound Editing for a Nonfiction or Reality Program, C, Outstanding Cinematography for a Limited or Anthology Series or Movie, or D, Outstanding Music Supervision?
Okay, so I remember this. I remember that it was either sound mixing or sound editing. And when you wrote it in such a way, outstanding sound mixing for a nonfiction program, I feel like the one that it won had either nonfiction or reality in it. So I'm going to go with B. And that reasoning could be completely off base. But I know it's either A or B. I'm very confident in that. So if it was a 50-50.
Are you sure? Do you want to maybe change your answer? Are you still going to keep it?
I do not. My lightsaber died, though. So I'll take that as a terrible sign.
Well, you were right.
Hey!
It was B. I was hoping it would. And it's funny though, because the second nomination was for sound mixing.
Ah, okay. That's awesome.
I was hoping to throw somebody off with music because it's John Williams in the music, so
Oh yeah, but we did touch on it just because I accidentally scrolled down too far. So whoops, that's on me. But. Yeah, so that's we're almost at an hour here. Nice. My lightsabers are telling me it's time to wrap it up. So that's our show. We hope you enjoy our positive podcast. We know Star Wars fandom and comment sections can sometimes get dark and toxic, but it does not have to be that way. Remember, there are more of us. Again, if you have anything for us, questions, requests, suggestions for segments, anything at all, throw them in the comments and we will see what we can do. Don't forget to follow us at SW Culture Live everywhere except Facebook. On Facebook, we're streaming on Culture Slate and Episode 9 News. Don't forget to follow us personally. I am at Nerdiest Stepdad. Pretty much every social media platform imaginable. He is at Marty21794. Get his Yoda impressions on TikTok. And we will see you next week, 7 p.m. Eastern, for another video celebrating the best of Star Wars culture. So, have a good night, and may the Force be with you.